It's almost time for the kids to go back to school, and we are making some quick and easy school lunches that aren't boring sandwiches. We're gonna start with some turkey roll-ups. We've got quesadillas. We're gonna do a pasta salad. So stick around and get ready for some new recipe ideas. Hi, I'm Tara with Simply Made Eats, and welcome to my channel. Today we're doing school lunches. I cannot believe that summer is already almost over. It makes me so sad because I love sleeping in and I really like having no routine. But it's good. The kids are excited to go back, and I know that after week 2, I will be scrambling for lunch ideas. I always do that, and I wait until the last minute, and then in the morning I'm losing my mind over what I'm gonna pack for lunch, and my kids refuse to eat school lunch. So today I'm gonna come up with some really great ideas that will help us get through at least the first month or so of school. So we're gonna start with these turkey roll-ups. My friend Amy always used to make something similar to this at parties, and I just wanted to mention that these are really good for adults too. You gotta pack your husband lunch. He will absolutely love these. They're so easy, and they require just a few ingredients. So we're gonna get started with about 4 or 5 flour tortillas. These are the bigger ones, not quite a burrito size, but just the large flour tortillas. Okay, so next we're gonna make a cream cheese mixture that goes as a spread on the bottom of the tortillas. I've just got 4 ounces of softened cream cheese. You do wanna have it softened because it's just easier to work with. And then I've got a mixture of seasonings. I've got chili powder, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, and then a little bit of cumin. And I'm just gonna mix these together and toss it in. I just wanted to mention too, if you're out of seasonings and you don't wanna have to buy all those, just grab a packet of taco seasoning and use a tablespoon of that. That's totally fine. And we're just gonna mix this in here. Next, we're just gonna take our taco shell, and then you're just gonna take a little bit of this cream cheese spread and spread it out all on the taco shell, almost to the edges. Next, you're just gonna take a couple pieces of turkey and layer it on. And we're gonna sprinkle it with a little bit of cheddar cheese. And then I like to add a little bit of onions and peppers to mine. My oldest daughter likes this, my youngest doesn't, so you can definitely leave it out. Next, you're just gonna roll it up, and you wanna do it pretty tight. Sometimes stuff kind of falls out the end. And then what I like to do is just add a little bit more of that cream cheese mixture, just to help seal it. Just like this. And take a piece of plastic wrap and just roll it as tight as you can. Then just seal the ends off just like that. And then you're just gonna continue this process with each of the tortillas. It's actually really easy. It takes about 10 minutes to make. One thing I did want to mention is you definitely don't want to overload the ingredients inside here because it will be impossible to roll them up. Once I have all these wrapped up, I'm just gonna put them in the fridge for about 30 minutes before we cut them. Okay, so while our turkey roll-ups are in the fridge, we're gonna go ahead and make our watermelon fries. I just bought this really cool knife off Amazon. It's the crinkle cut knife, and it was $9 or something. So I thought it'd be really fun to make watermelon in little crinkle cuts for the kids' lunches. Once you're done cutting up all your fries, I like to add, you can pack this by itself. It's just a Chobani coconut yogurt. I like to add this with it. Then the kids can dip their fries in it if they want. It's kind of like ketchup, but it's more fun. And I love coconut. So I'm just gonna make sure I stir that really good. And I like to add just a little bit of lime zest to the top of it. That way it just looks really pretty in the lunches. And that's it. This is also a really good after school snack. The kids will go crazy over. Okay, so now that we're done with our watermelon, our turkey roll-ups are ready to cut. So all you're gonna do is just carefully unwrap the plastic wrap. And then I like to just slice off the edges, just nice and carefully. You can eat these if you want, but we're not gonna use the very edges. And then you're just gonna take and slice your pinwheels. You wanna use a really sharp knife for this. If they fall apart a little bit, it's fine. Just like that, it makes the cutest little pinwheels. You can also save the cream cheese if you need it, just to seal the edges on these. They usually stay together pretty good though. That's it, we're all done with these turkey pinwheels. These are also really good because it makes enough to where you can pack it a couple days for lunch. And they're really good. Look how cute these look. It's a really good party appetizer too, and if you guys wanna serve it with a dip, try my avocado crema or my chipotle mayo would be really good, or you can just use ranch. That's probably the easiest thing, right out of the fridge. Next, we're gonna work on our pasta salad recipe. This is a chickpea pasta, which I love because the kids get a little bit of extra protein without meat. It's just an easy fix for lunch. And then I'm using rotini pasta. You can really use any kind of pasta you want for this recipe. It's just pasta salad, so it's whatever your kid's favorite is. We're gonna start by boiling our pasta noodles until just a little bit past al dente, and then we're gonna make our salad dressing. The dressing comes together super simple. We've got some olive oil, some balsamic vinegar. Then we're gonna add in some mayonnaise to make it nice and creamy, and some Dijon mustard for a little tanginess. Then we've got juice from half a lemon, a teaspoon of oregano, and some salt and pepper. We're gonna shake this up and throw it right in the fridge. And then you're gonna boil your pasta water until just a little bit past al dente. What I love about this recipe is it's like super easy to adapt to your kids. So my youngest is so picky. Like she likes Kalamata olives and she likes cucumber and she'll eat a little bit of bell pepper sometimes. But as far as like feta goes, pepperoncinis, tomatoes, she doesn't want any of it. So I just leave it out. And that way like I can pack hers first, and then if I wanted to just like sprinkle in some feta, pepperoncinis, my oldest loves spice, then I can just add that in. So it's just a really easy recipe to, you know, make it for all of your kids. If you've got 4 kids, you can make it for everybody the way they like it. You can also just like pack things on the side, like maybe only a couple of the kids like cucumbers, then just pack it on the side of the salad. As far as chopping goes, you can chop up it however you want. I'm just doing a really easy chop. I love roasted red peppers in this recipe, and I didn't have any for some reason. Usually my house is like stocked full because I buy like this giant one from Costco, but today I'm just doing regular red peppers. Okay, so once we have all of our veggies chopped up, we are gonna go ahead and add them right into the bowl. And we've got our chickpeas. We're only using half a can for this, and you wanna make sure that they're drained really good. We don't want a whole bunch of extra water in our pasta salad. We also have some olives, and I'm gonna be adding some feta cheese, but I'm gonna leave that until after I add the pasta. Next, we're gonna add in our pasta, and we're gonna pour in about half of our dressing. Then give this a really nice toss. And I'm gonna sprinkle over that feta cheese. And stir this in. You can add the rest of the dressing if you want to, or you can just serve it on the side, whatever you want to do on this one. Whenever I pack this pasta salad, I always usually just add some pita bread to the side. That way it's like a full meal and the kids love it. Last but not least, we are whipping up a cheese quesadilla with some chicken on it that I had from last night's dinner. You could use beef for this, you could just use cheese, really easy. Basically, we're just gonna assemble it with some cheese and then add our chicken on top. And these taste good cold or warm in your kids' lunches. It's really just up to you, or up to them, I guess, if they wanna eat it a certain way. Then you're just gonna melt about a half a tablespoon of butter in a skillet over medium heat. And we're just gonna cook this for a few minutes on each side. Next, I'm just gonna slice this into triangles. I like to do like 6 of them for the kids. Same thing with this too. This is probably enough for 2 lunches. And then I like to just pack it. I got this for like $3 yesterday at Target. I thought it was super cute. But I just packed some chips, some tortilla chips in one side, and then I'll pack the other side full of quesadillas. Just like this. And then I just serve it with a little thing of sour cream, and I usually pack some additional salsa too. That's it, we're all done with these easy back to school lunches. Let me know in the comments if your kids would eat any of these and if you're planning on making any. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more quick and easy recipes every single week. I'll see you next time. Bye.